So number 1 wants me to draw a Venn diagram that shows the sets below. So what I'm going to do is I am going to draw a box for them to go in. This is going to be set A and set B. So I am looking for things that are in both sets. I'm just going to work through the sets. So I have 1 in A, I have 3 in both sets, 5 in both sets, 7 in both sets, 9 is only in A, 13 is in both sets, 15 is only in A. Going over to B, I have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay. So now that I have drawn my diagram, my Venn diagram, it wants me to find the cardinality of A. Remember, that's n of A. I count how many total items there are in A. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do the same thing for B. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And the cardinality of A unioned with B. Intersection with B. This one means intersection, U for union. In the intersection, there are 4. In the union, that's how many there are total. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9. There are not 9 total numbers. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've counted A wrong then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Oh. 11 was an overlap. So... Wait, 9 was right. 5. Okay. Number 2 says Peyton takes out a 3-year loan of $1,500 at an interest rate of 3.2. This is using, the first one wants me to use simple interest. So if I look on my back, simple interest is the first formula I give you. I equals P times RT. So my principal is the 1500, my rate is 0.032 as a decimal, and my time is 3. So I have 1500 times 0.032 times 3. I want to multiply those 3 numbers together. And I get 144. Okay. I want to find the total interest if it's compounded quarterly. This one is, my pages aren't stapled together, so the compounding formula right here, A equals P times 1 plus R over N times N to the NT. So my quarterly is my N. So A is the total amount, so that'll be important to pay attention to. My principal is 1500 times 1 plus 0.032 divided by 4 to the 4 times 3. So I want to type that in my calculator. If I'm using an older calculator, I want to be careful and put my exponent in parentheses. So I have 1500 times 1 plus 0.032 divided by 4 to 4 times 3, which gives me 1650.51. We round to 2 decimal places because it's money, but this is not my final answer because this is the total amount. I need to go ahead and subtract the 1500 we started with. So if I go ahead and subtract the 1500, I get 150.51. Okay. Wants me to find the annual yield. Annual yield is the E formula. E equals 1 plus R over N to the N minus 1. My interest rate is 0.05 and my N is 26. Biweekly is every other week. Oops, wasn't supposed to close that. And this gives me 0.051, which turns into 5.1%. Okay. Number 4 wants me to find the monthly payment on a home loan. So, home loan is the R equals formula here. Okay. My house amount borrowed is my principal. The interest rate is 0.0425, and my time is 30. So I'm going to go plug that in. I have R equals 3,500, or 350,000, I don't know what I was saying there, 0.0425 over, nope, I forgot to find my N, which was how often the payment is made. Monthly is 12. Over 1 minus 1 plus 0.0425 over 12 to the negative 12 times 30. Okay. Then I want to type this into the calculator. I want to put everything on the top in parentheses. I have 350,000 times 0.0425 divided by 12. Close that, because that's the whole top. Then divide, new set of parentheses, 1 minus, parentheses, 1 plus 0.0425 divided by 12. Raised to the exponent, and ooh, this is kind of off the screen. If I was on an older calculator, I'd want to make sure my exponent was in parentheses. Negative 12 times 30. That's not on the screen. Okay, so their monthly payment is $1,721.79. Okay. This one wants me to find the future value of an annuity where a $30 payment is made for 4 years at 3%. Annuities are this A formula, the capital R. R is the amount deposited, A is the amount at the end. R, N, and T mean the same thing. So this is my capital R, this is my time, monthly is 12, and R is 0.03. So I plug in. I have 30, double parentheses, 1 plus 0.03 over 12 to the 12 times 4 minus 1 divided by 0.03 divided by 12. So then when I type this one in the calculator, I'm going to make the first top in parentheses. So I have 30, parenthesis, 1 plus 0.03, nope, divided by 12, close the parentheses, raised to the exclamation point of 12 times 4, exclamation point, exponent minus 1, close again because I have the outside. Then I divide, and I put a parenthesis for 0.03 divided by 12, which gives me 15.27.94. Remember, round to 2 decimal places with money. Okay. I have these sets of numbers. It wants me to find the mode. Remember, mode means most. So I have 1, 2, 3, 13s. Median, I need to write them in order. So I'm going to go 12, 13, 13, 13. What else is there? 14, 15, 15. 16, 17, 18. I should have 10 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Median is the middle, so if I go, it's in between 14 and 15. I add them together and divide by 2 when I have two numbers in between. So I'm going to do 14 plus 15 divided by 2. Gives me 29 divided by 2, which is 14.5. What percentile is 16 in? So 16 is right here. I count how many numbers are below that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's in the 70th because there were 7 out of 10 numbers below it. Okay, I draw my box plot for the data. I think if I start at 12 it works. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, works fine. So my end values are 12 and 18. I know my median is 14 and a half, and I have to find my first and second quartiles. So I want to find, so my median's right here. I want to find my middle of those numbers, just 13. And I want to find my middle of these numbers, which is 16. Okay. Then what I do is the 3 middle bars become a rectangle, and the outer 2 get whiskers. Number 10 says, if a set of data has a mean of 46 with a standard deviation of 3.5, find the z-score for 35. So I take this number minus my mean over my standard deviation. Then what I want to do next is just find this on the calculator. So if I'm doing this, I want to make sure my top is in parentheses. And I get negative 3.1. Okay. So my photographer for my wedding is trying to come up with different orders for my bridal party to stand in. I want to take photos of the whole group of bridesmaids. How many possible orders are there for us to stand in if there's 5 people including me? If we're in a specific order, it's got to be factorial. Then what I want to do on my calculator is I'm going to do 5, go over to probability, choice 4, which gives me 120 different possible combinations. Okay. The photographer also wants to choose random people from the wedding party to be standing in a line. There are 10 people, including myself and my fiance. The photographer only wants 4 people in the photo. How many different ways can she choose 4 people to stand in the photo? Order matters, so it's P. And $5,040. Okay. I'm doing some last minute Christmas shopping for my kitten, and I've decided I want to buy her 2 Christmas themed toys. However, since it's so close to Christmas, she only has 2 different cat toys to choose from. How many different ways could I choose the toys for my kitten? So what I want to do here is, order doesn't matter. She's not going to know when I bought them in. So I'm going to do 7C2. There were 7 to choose from, and she ends up with 2 toys. 21. Okay. Number 13, the odds of me winning a sweepstakes are against me winning a sweepstakes are 1250 to 1. Find the probability of me winning. So this is saying I have 1,250 chances to lose compared to my 1 chance of winning. So 1 goes on top, and then I do 1250 plus 1 on the bottom. So I have 1 over 1251 chances to win. Number 14 says I'm packing lunches for the week. I have 13 bags of Cheetos and 6 bags of Doritos. What is the probability I pick 5 Cheetos if I'm randomly pulling bags out of my pantry? So I have a total of 19 bags. What I want to do is I have 5. I do not have 5. I want 5. I have 13 bags of Cheetos to start with, and 19 bags. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to count down. So I've taken one Cheeto bag, and there's one less bag in the pantry. Then there's one less. And I do this 5 times. And then I want to go multiply all of these fractions together on my calculator. And then I turn it back into a fraction, and I get 143 over 1292.